Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. Today we'll be doing the detailed camera review of the new Tecno Pova 6 Pro. So Tecno Pova 6 Pro is the latest smartphone around the 20,000 price segment, and let's see how good the camera experience is on this device. So it comes with a 108 megapixel triple camera setup. So let's go into the camera hardware, but before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's see the camera hardware. So this device comes with a 108 megapixel primary camera with a 2 megapixel depth sensor and an AI camera. The 108 megapixel camera can do 3x in sensor zoom and 10x total zoom. Now you also get a 32 megapixel selfie camera, and there is dual LED flash included. So that's the camera hardware of the Tecno Pova 6 Pro. So let's go straight into the camera samples to see how it performs in the 20,000 price segment in India. So let's first start with the daylight captures. Now looking at the daylight captures, you can see here there is plenty of detail on offer. The dynamic range looks quite good actually. The sharpness levels are pretty good, but some images do tend to be a bit over sharpened, but not a major concern. Apart from that, the color quality looks good. There is a richness in color, a bit of saturation is there. The sharpness levels are quite good. This is evident when you zoom into the picture. But overall, I would say it won't disappoint users, even though the images are a bit richer in tone and brighter. The overall quality of the images looks good for this price segment, so people won't be disappointed using the primary 108 megapixel camera. And there is also in sensor zoom. You can go to 3x in sensor zoom using the primary camera, and here are the results. You can see here it's quite good actually. The dynamic range may not be that impressive in 3x, but looks quite good actually. So that's the in sensor zoom. Now look, if you look at the close-up images, once again you can see here there is good amount of details on offer. The sharpness levels are quite good, but colors are a bit richer or probably a bit saturated, but not a major concern. People would still love these images for social sharing. They are pretty good in this price segment. Now moving on to the portraits, once again you can see that richness in the portraits. The skin tones are a bit reddish, but the dynamic range looks good, and the background blur mechanism also looks pretty good, and the edge detection is also done pretty good. The colors are a bit boosted, of course, that is pretty much evident here. So the portraits definitely looks good. The edge detection is also quite acceptable. Now moving on to the low light conditions. Here you can see here the images do tend out to be pretty good, especially in extreme low light. You can see the amount of details on offer. This is quite good for a phone in this price segment. The noise levels are kept to minimum, and the night shots look night shots, and they do offer details. You can see that the overall quality definitely looks good. So Tecno Pova 6 Pro 108 megapixel shooter does an impressive job even in low light conditions as well. So next, let's move on to the selfie camera. Now the 32 megapixel selfie camera produces good selfies. Once again, the skin tones are a bit reddish in nature. This is kind of saturation, but the dynamic range looks very good, and the overall quality of the photos also looks pretty good, and even the portraits turned out to be pretty good. The selfies are more of personal choice. You can judge based on the quality of it. The edge detection in portrait selfies also turned out to be pretty good and acceptable. Once again, the images are a bit saturated and richer tones. Now moving on to the video recording, the phone can record the videos in 2K resolution. It's 30 FPS. There is no stabilization offered in 2K video, but the video quality as such looks good. Unless you are shooting a moving video, this definitely looks good. The colors are once again a bit richer, but overall quality definitely looks good on the 2K video. Now the result at 1080p 60 FPS, once again you can see that there is no stabilization offered as such. The images, the video looks a bit shaky, but the quality definitely looks quite acceptable. Now the 1080p 30 FPS also does not have stabilization. Here also you can see that the quality looks quite acceptable for a phone in this price segment. But if you want stabilization, there is an ultra steady mode available. You can turn on that, and here you can see that the stabilization is good, and the overall quality of the video also looks good. So you have to turn on this mode to get the stable footage out of the device, which is 1080p resolution.
So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the Tecno Pova 6 Pro. So it can record videos in maximum of 2K resolution, but stabilization is offered only in 1080p resolution. So this is the 1080p resolution with stabilization turned on.
So that is a detailed camera review of the Tecno Pova 6 Pro. So summing up, the Tecno Pova 6 Pro produces image quality which is quite acceptable at this price segment, especially the daylight captures turned out to be pretty good. Even the low light experience was surprisingly good for a phone in this segment. Although the colors are a bit richer and boosted or rather saturated, but most people won't have anything to complain here. The overall quality of the photos definitely looks good. They may not be the best out there in this segment, but it won't be disappointing for a phone in this segment. Even the video recording also looks quite acceptable. So that's the Tecno Pova 6 Pro. So what do you guys think about the cameras on this Tecno Pova 6 Pro? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. This is Nirmal signing off with a camera review of the Tecno Pova 6 Pro. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.